Jim
Our
Beam.
story tonight is Disney is talking about remaking Home Alone and what else, Rob? I can't even remember anymore.
Oh, what Planet of
It
the
doesn't
Apes,
really matter.
Alien.
They're gonna, they're gonna remake everything. Okay, now, but here's the thing. Okay, they're gonna remake Alien with a female lead.
Already had one.
Exactly.
Well, how are they gonna? Well, they can swap her to a gay black man. Wokemon, that's a new Wokemon.
Hello.
Yeah, we forgot Wokemon.
That's a new Wokemon.
Hello.
We're working on Wokemon. The Wokemon.
Well, we still need like a few of them. I've got race swap, and I have double race double. What do I have? Oh, it's on my soundboard. You don't have them. I have race swap. I have gender fluid and double shiny. But I need gender swap, and I need I don't know what other thing. Token gay.
The token gay. The
Token lesbian?
Sassy Latina.
Sassy Latina. Oh no, you didn't,
Paraplegic?
girlfriend. Yes, the
character.
The handy capable person.
Timmy.
Mm.
See, that's how you do representation. You just make somebody like super awesome and amazing. You know, none of this like, oh yes, we're gonna have all this representation shit, but make them, you know, like Mary Sue. Timmy's not a Mary Sue. Timmy still has his things, but
yeah.
That's how you do it.
All right. Well, let's go into this. Okay. The story I got comes from CNN.
Okay, that's the one I had, and then I changed it out. But guess what? I'm sticking with what I got. So,
okay. Well, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal! A Disney remake of Home Alone is on its way. I guarantee it stars a black girl, young black girl. In a conference call with investors, Disney CEO Bob Iger said the company would be reimagining the night. Oh, there you go. Reimagining a 1990s Christmas classic film for its long-awaited streaming service, Disney Plus, along with Night at the Museum, Cheaper by the Dozen, and Diary of a Wimpy Kid. In March, Disney acquired most of 21st Century Fox's assets, following a $71 billion deal, including several flim flam. Yes. Home Alone, which was released in 1990 and starred Macaulay Culkin, has an audience rating of 80% on Rotten Tomatoes and 7.5 rating on IMDb. Do you think they're just going to look at the IMDb scores and say, okay, we're going to do this, that? Probably. Disney has provided no details about how or when the film will be remade or who will be cast. We are also focused on leveraging Fox's vast library of great titles to further enrich the content mix on our platforms. For example, reimagining Home Alone, Night at the Museum, Cheaper by the Dozen, and Diary of a Wimpy Kid for a new generation on Disney Plus, Iger told investors on Tuesday. In April, the company unveiled its Disney Plus streaming service. Actually, there's a related story to this, which will launch in November in North America. The service will be the exclusive home of Marvel, Star Wars, Disney Animation, and Pixar. Will cost $6.99 a month, about half the price of a standard Netflix subscription. Also, I heard this tonight. Disney is going to be bundling, since they own a stake in Hulu. Wow, that looks like really boring. All those floating orbs there.
I heard of we heard about this a while ago, but I got a picture of Macaulay Culkin in the new Home Alone movie. By the way, there you go.
Was that remember that bit from The Critic? Remember that bit? Oh my God, we left Home Alone. It's only 23. Ah!
Oh shit!
But I just heard I heard tonight that they are going to be bundling Disney Plus and Hulu for $13.99.
Yep, that is true.
Yes. Why? We know why. We already said why.
I mean, why? This is something that we didn't. Macaulay Culkin walked away from this movie after two of them, or this franchise after two of them, because it's like, why?
We don't need to make any more, right?
At this point, does it really matter? Really? This is
No.
really fucking matter.
No, not really. I mean, the other ones are just kind of like, whatever, just do it, get it over with. Who cares?
It's just like rip the Band-Aid off, please.
Yeah, just make them already. We don't want them. We don't care about them. Screw that. I'm not gonna see it. I mean, why? I mean, I can just go put it in the DVD. Like these people can just go put it in the DVD or put it on their tablet or their phone for their fucking kid if they need to see it that bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I like the first two movies just fine, but we don't need anything other than that. So I don't know.
I've seen
The thing
3
is-
and 4. We don't need to see that.
Well, the thing is with the Home Alone movie now, and this is not what anybody's thinking about or saying out there, that really isn't going to matter because, of course, it's a movie, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's just a movie." If you left your kid home alone like they did in the original movies, now your ass would get arrested for child neglect. I've seen story about people getting arrested for letting their kids walk alone to the park. You don't think they're not going to arrest somebody and throw them in jail for leaving their kid home alone while they end up going to Paris or to like whatever it was, wherever it was.
Chicago, wasn't it?
They were
going to Florida. They were going to Florida.
Florida in the second one. Yes, thank you. It's been a while since I've seen the second
And
one.
the second one was they were going to Paris, but
Okay, vice versa. I thought it was the other way around.
oh, maybe it might have been.
Because I remember I thought he was younger when he was going, is it true that chicks don't shave their pits in France? He's like, yeah, some of them don't. He's like, yeah, but they got beaches, don't they? He's like, only in the summer. And he's like, shit, or whatever. Because I think the second one they were going to Florida, I think. But either way, regardless, point being, they'd never get away with it nowadays. This is a movie that I think should stay where it was at in time. Don't fuck with it. It was Die Hard for kids when it came out. Leave it the fuck alone. Anybody else want to chime in?
How would it even work modern? Oh, sorry.
No, that was perfect coming there.
How would it actually make sense in the modern age with smartphones and Skype?
Exactly. That's another great point. How far are the parents going to get before the kid's like, you fucking left me at home? Bloop.
About 10 minutes into the trip, 10 minutes and the movie's over.
Movie over.
But yeah, they didn't even think about that. Like how are oh god. Maybe it's like I'm home alone and they turned off the internet or something.
Yeah, because even in the day and age, we're like the second movie. Okay, because the second movie, believe it or not, is a little bit more believable than the first movie almost. Because he gets on the wrong fucking plane, right?
Yeah.
That can happen.
In this day and age and post 9/11, that kind of thing's not going to happen. They literally know every person who walks on that plane now, and if they don't walk on that plane. So that's not going to happen like it used to. So again, another thing that modern day has kind of snuffed this movie and the ability to remake this. And it's going on streaming, so it's just going to be a lousy, cheap-ass movie. So it's not going to be like it's anything worthwhile. And that's what I've noticed about a lot of these remakes, the new Critters ones included is a good example where they're not spending any money on it and it shows. So they have there's no real reason to do this. To me, it's like if you're going to remake something, at least make it worthwhile. You know, the reason The Wiz is a cool remake of The Wizard of Oz is because it's upscale. They spend a lot of fucking money on it and they put their own spin on it. And it's something different. You know, this is just a pointless, heartless remake, just like all the other movies.
Well, it's a cash grab. It's it's a nostalgic cash grab. That's all it is. And then, like I said, remember from the Throwdown to Toontown, he goes, you know, we're going to extract every last cent out of you, and we'll use your own feelings and nostalgia to do it.
Yep. And that's how they're getting people to see, like, The Lion King, all these remakes, all these, the ones that are in the theaters. There's no reason to watch them. You've already got it. They're not changing anything either.
No, they're not really. I mean, here, what are they going to do? They'll probably make it a girl. We've already brought that up.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a black girl.
Yeah.
And then,
a non-binary gender black girl.
Jesus, I hope not.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to learn about their genders.
Will there be any jokes about how she can't call the cops because they're going to assume she's the one doing it?
Oh God, I hope not.
It's going to be the wakest woke to ever wake the woke.
So it'll be called Woke Alone?
Like, how violent can this movie even be? How violent could this movie even be in its modern age? Because I don't think they could even get away with it did in the original film.
Well, the charm with the original film is that's all obviously cartoony violence. You know, and it's pretty obvious. And again, I mean, they'll do that. That they ain't got a problem with the slapstick shit. They'll have no issues with that. It'll probably be worse than the original films. But I think everybody's right. It's going to be like the wokiest Home Alone you ever saw. You're going to have all kinds of like, you know, she's a woman who can do it on her own kind of thing. You know, just that kind of stupid shit. I don't know. I'm just sick of the remakes. I'm tired.
Yeah, we're all sick of the remakes.
I mean, there's so much stuff out there that it could be remade that hasn't been yet, that it has all kinds of potential. And then there's shit like this where you're just like, why? There's no reason for it.
Just because it can sell, just because it's something for them to talk about. It is something to give the impression. Like it's all the parrot analytics. It's all the Twitter impressions. That's all it is. You know, they say, oh, the people are talking about it. Look how excited they are for it. Just to get their investors up? Because look at all the money they lost, right? Didn't they lose, what was it? They lost $170 million on Dark Phoenix. Their stock has been in the toilet this past week.
Well, they're...
Right? Didn't it go down or something? Yeah.
The investors in Dark Phoenix lost money.
It did.
Yeah, like those guys. So they're trying to get investors for all this new crap. They're trying to make it not seem as bad as it is. So hey, let's announce a whole bunch of movies right now and a whole bunch of things to distract from all this money we just lost.
That's probable.
To be fair, they're probably going to make like $2 billion in the Lion King remake.
This is gonna be probably one of their highest grossing years ever. And look at this. They had Avengers Endgame, plus they got Star Wars coming out yet, on top of everything else. This is gonna be a record year for Disney, guaranteed.
Yeah, Star Wars is going to make money. Will it make as much as they want? Probably not. But it's not going to lose money.
Yeah, it's still gonna make $1 billion easy. At least.
Thanks for watching. And if you like this video, why not subscribe and click the bell icon for all the latest content? And be sure to check out our other videos. Stay tuned because another video is coming right up.